What is happening, world? It is Christmas Eve, and I'm leaving my job, yay, so I can work again for the next 5 days in a row. Sweet. Don't really do much during Christmas, so whatever. I don't care. I like coming into work and getting that nice holiday pay for doing nothing, since no one's in town. Okay, this is going to be the final video of my Great Socialization series. And this is kind of just like a checklist on things that maybe you should have learned in the video series, and so on and so forth. Alright, I'm going to run through these really quickly here. Number 1, are you well groomed? You know, did you get a shower? Put on deodorant? Brush your teeth? Have chewing gum so your breath doesn't smell like, a monkey's ass. And so on and so forth. Are your clothes clean? All this stuff it's common sense, but a lot of people, for better or for worse, I guess, decide to ignore it. And I see this more often now than I did when I was growing up. It's a pretty disturbing phenomenon, if you ask me. Item number 2. Are you making an approach, as they say, within 10 seconds or less of, viewing the person you want to approach? You know what I mean? Are you just kind of sitting and staring for a while? If you are, it's not good, because then, people, you don't know this, but people do know that they're being stared at. You know what I mean? I know when I'm being stared at and I don't like it. I really don't like it, because then I start sensing like danger. You know what I mean? It's not like a sixth sense or anything like that, but it's more like, okay, someone's staring at me. This is weird, and now I gotta leave. You know what I mean? And other people feel that too. So if you want to go up and talk to somebody, you gotta do it within 10 seconds. Item number 3. Are you speaking your mind? And are you doing it in a way that's not overly awkward or creepy? How do you prevent being awkward or creepy? You act friendly, mature, and kind of cool, maybe kind of witty, if you're like that. If you have a sarcastic sense of humor, then yes, you must utilize that sarcastic sense of humor. You shouldn't try to hide it. You know what I mean? So that's item number 3. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Item number 4. Where are you approaching from? What's your angle? Are you approaching the person you want to approach from behind? If you are, it's not a good thing. Why? Because it's kind of, it's creepy, obviously, and 2, if someone gets approached from behind, you don't know what the hell's going to happen. I mean, let's say someone approaches me from behind right now. I don't know what the hell's going to happen to me. If someone knows that, tap me on the shoulder from behind. It's, kind of weird. It's kind of threatening. You don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So, you want to either approach somebody from the side, or maybe even in front of their face, which is fine. That's a lot better. Way more preferable. Alright, item number 5. Eye contact. Are you looking into the other person's eyes? Are you looking into their face? If you look to the side or look down too much, it's not good. Why is it not good? That's because it shows weakness. It shows that it shows that you are kind of seeking approval, and that's never a good thing when you're going out meeting people. Because I thought someone was jogging right behind me. Sorry about that. I know when people will try to approach me for whatever reason, and if they aren't looking me in the face, or if they're not looking at me in general, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I get very bad vibes from that. and so on and so forth. Item number 6, losing count here. Item number 6, are you speaking clearly? Are you enunciating your words? This is important. Why is it important? Because if you're mumbling, or if you're stuttering, if you have a stuttering problem, you do have to, take care of that. Same with any other speech impediment. You just need to do it. You need to find a vocal coach or something like that, and you need to take care of it, because when you're stuttering or mumbling, once again, it shows that you're not being sure of yourself, which is scary because of our universal fear of insecurity. You don't want that. No one likes to feel insecure at all, ever. They don't like it. Whether it's whether it's themselves or from other people, they just don't like it at all. They really don't. And the sooner you deal with that, better off you're going to be. Item number 7, yeah. Item number 7. Are you able to carry on a conversation? Are you able to, continue speaking your mind without being a toxic individual? You know what I mean? Like complaining about stuff that you and the other person can agree on. It's cool, but at what point does that turn into toxic complaining? You got to be the judge of that, and that's not always an easy thing to detect, but you got to feel that out. That's just how it goes. And finally, number 8. This is a new concept, and the last one. When you're asking a member of the opposite sex out, or if you're asking for any kind of appointment, are you being clear in the date and time that you're setting up said appointment? I get this all the time. This is funny because at my job, I see guys hit on girls all the time, and it's ridiculous. Like, they're I mean, I hate to sound like a player, but their game is just whack. It's just their game is just off. And it's because they're like, oh, let me get your number. Okay, why do you want to get the girl's number? You're not setting up a date. And here's how I ask girls out. I just say to them, look, are you busy on whatever night I want to go out with the girl? And she says yes. I'll name another day and another time. I'll be like, okay, what about this time, or this day, this time? And let's say she says yes, and I'll be like, all right. I'll be like, okay, look, a bunch of us are doing something, and I thought it'd be really cool if you could come along, because I think you'd really enjoy yourself. Do you want to do this? Are you down for this? And she'll be like, oh, I don't know, whatever. Natural response. And I'll be like, okay, look, let me text you the night before this is going down. This way, you can be sure. If you still want to do it, it's cool. If not, I'm not going to be that upset. It's all good. How about I get your number? How about we get each other's numbers? I'll text you on the, we'll say, afternoon before the date, and go from there. Is that cool? And then, boom. That's how you ask a girl out on a date. That's how I do. That's how I do it. So, those are the 8 things, 8 little checklist items that you should be considering when you are trying to meet new people. And now I'm about to go home so I can record some Dragon Quest 8 and some Final Fantasy 7, because no days off, Christmas Eve, I don't care. Alright, peace.